Guys, welcome back to the RRLS, man. We look forward to some good matches on tap today, man. You know, day 2 of the RRLS after, a long day yesterday. And we have 5 matches on tap today. So let's go over those. We kick it off between the Hunters and Rebels. That's going to be a fun game. Then the Heroes and Demons. Or no, sorry. Then the Ghost Renegades. Heroes and Demons. Hold on. 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. Here's Demons, Psychos, Mammoths. That's going to be a fun series. And then we are going to end off tonight with the Sonics and the Titans. That's probably going to be our marquee matchup of the week. And then, tomorrow, on Monday night, we have 2 games. We have Minnesota Him and London United. That's going to be at 3 o'clock, so 8 o'clock their time. Then after that, we'll have the Seattle Soldiers taking on the Carolina Galaxy. That will be our primetime match. So we have 1 series at 3 o'clock, 1 series at 4 o'clock. So, this series can go so many places. So obviously, fun series. It's gonna go Will. It's got Will's series, then it's got my series back to back, and then we got his series, and then we end off with a neutral series where none of us play. Yeah. I'm a menace. Okay. I'm looking forward to today. Yesterday, obviously, we had like 6 matches, I do believe. We had 5 series yesterday. They were all good, so. So let's hop into our pregame here. Chicago and Arizona, man. Arizona gonna be hosting the second tournament on starting on May 4th. May 4th through 7th, all games at 3 p.m. Eastern. And pre-show will start at 2 p.m. on Thursday on the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, all the pre-games will start at 2 o'clock, so the countdown to kickoff. And then at 3 o'clock Eastern will be the kickoff. 3 p.m. Or at least try to be around there. So this series should go fun either way. And yeah. So I don't know, man. As I said, this is something that can go either way. Let's go over keys to victory. The Chicago team, they're going to need a lot. I mean, just keep up the momentum. I mean, they obviously made the finals. They lost to Oakland in the finals. And unfortunately for them, that was not the storyline that they had. Oh shit, do I still have my echo on? I think so. But they were not looking for that finish. They didn't want to lose to Oakland, but unfortunately, Oakland won against them in that best of 7. Very unfortunate for them. So, not the best place for their major. They did not expect to end off there. They expected heavily to go to the finals. But it's a good series, and I just think personally, Chicago will be able to come out here today and get the win over Arizona. I got Chicago in 3, obviously. But without Pickle playing here, I don't know. This series could go either way. But we'll see. Now, with other game predictions here, I don't know. Well, let's still talk. They also didn't place where they wanted to be at the major. But anyway, so, not the best place, and I just personally, I think they could, I don't know, man. Arizona, what do they need to work on? Their offensive passing is something that they need to work on, and when there's counter attacks on the offensive side of the ball, when you have to work on that defensive rotation, is very something that's crucial. Like when you're on the defensive side of the ball and you're trying to get that offensive rotation, I just hold on, and just that offensive side of the rotation is something the key. But we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors. So looking back here, what the fuck did I do with my pen? Looking back to the RRLS men, we got some, as I said. So back to Arizona, right? They are gonna need something on the offensive side of the ball. They're gonna need an offensive powerhouse. They're gonna need maybe some good offensive rotations, get some defense going because if your defense doesn't go in, I mean, if your defense just doesn't work, just shuts down like normal, then I wouldn't blame you for losing. But you're just gonna have to really turn it up and yeah, just gonna have to really turn it up here. Defensive side of the ball, shut down Chicago at all costs here. All of Chicago, because all of Chicago's a powerhouse. So shut them down on the defensive side of the ball. You get them on the counterattack, and that should be hopefully converting into some sort of goals. You gotta obviously convert that. So your defense could be playing good, but then you just on your counterattack wouldn't be good whatsoever, and then you're just trying to scramble back. So I think we're all ready. We don't have our start time. It's 10:45 Eastern, so we should be all set. Hopefully, hop into the match. All settings should be fine, and we should be all set for kickoff here on Manfield Night. Start off our Chicago, Arizona series. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Royce. Brought to you also on the broadcast booth by Will. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Chicago, Arizona underway to kick off day 2 of the RRLS. And Chicago already's going to have a kickoff goal. 50-50 going to be one here for the side of Arizona. Or excuse me, for Chicago. Right. That was a beautiful kickoff goal. The Sixers went for it. And he got the bump on the defender and also won the 50-50. Arizona almost had that defensive stop in his favor. And therefore they did that. So that was a beautiful play. And that's why I said defense, 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 right? Another kickoff win here for the side of Chicago as we translate over to our next attempt for a kickoff goal. It's going to rotate one-timer, and that's a goal again. Chicago striking fast and hard, right? You get those defensive rotations. I don't know what you're doing, leaving the door open. And now is just a perfect one-timer, sends it across. And there it goes, ricocheting. So here we go, popped up. Going to be in the neutral zone for nobody. A lot of bumping coming out here. Now we get to see Arizona's first attack here of the day. I mean, 7 a.m. here in Arizona and 8 a.m. here. And, good dribble going here. And, you know, pretty good morning, pretty chill morning. Oh, now good pinch. And that pinch going to fly up in front of the net looking for an Arizona teammate. We'll be back in just a second. So still 2-0. Arizona trying to get on the counterattack. Good bump, but it's going to be a defensive stop, hopefully. Good bump again from Chicago. And now, going back the other way, Arizona. You know, Arizona's trying to find something here. Can there a possibility be popped up here? Anybody there for Arizona? Where's the one-timer? Good shot for the one-timer. We're going to be saved again. And now, still on the offensive attack is Arizona. Still going to be that thorn in your side, but, I mean, obviously, as you're just trying to make progression here, this should be something. Here you go. Ball going to be centered. But there's no Arizonans nearby. As now we're going to go back the other way in favor of Chicago. So Chicago's going to be on the offensive attack. And now all they got to do is just squeak on through. But no, and Arizona's going to deny him the Sahara Desert. And here we go. Chicago going to have an easy shot, but a good clear. And this is what we're talking about on the counterattack. And I don't think there's anybody back there. And no, into the net for a goal. And therefore that should leave us off. And that's what we're talking about. Arizona's going to make use of that counterattack. And that is something good. You cleared that. You got out there, you got the angle, and that was the perfect counterattack that you needed to get on the board. I mean, hey, excellent job striking first. They couldn't have done it better. I mean, the counterattack goes 1-2 kablemo, and that's how you do it. Kickoff again, going to be one here for the side of Arizona, but it's going to be centered here. And now in possession, Chicago should have possession. There is going to be some boxing out here for the side of Arizona, so good job by boxing out the defender. And preventing... Oh, what a pinch! And that's going to be centered, and that's... Oh, my. A pinch from the side of Arizona to set them up offensively. And now you just got to translate everything to the offensive side of the ball. But it's going to be a side here. One for the side of Cleveland, or excuse me, for Chicago, and nothing was converted after the pinch. I mean, hey, that was a W pinch right there, but you just couldn't convert. And off the counterattack again. Is anybody there for Chicago? And, oh, just barely off the post. And ball going to be hit again, but it should be easy. Another hit, and another save. And now, all it is green in the feed. And Chicago is having a little bit of a party. Popped up again here. And now as we move... Oh, in a W play. Trying to get the one-timer to tie it up, but no, you can't. And we have about 2 minutes left to go here. In Game 1 on Manfield. Good flick. And this might be it for another goal. And it will be in for another goal. What a class goal. That was just perfect, flicking it over to the defender. And Chicago up 3-1. Chicago is the most known team to give up reverse sweeps. Try to get the bump here. Bump not going to be effective. And now, oh, good demo for the side of Arizona. Could this set them up? Do they have an opportunity for a goal? Anybody in front of the net, but no, it's going to be saved. And now, still in the corner, Arizona is still a threat. Ball going to be popped up again, trying to get the double tap, and now that's going to be cleared, but going back the other way. And now here goes Chicago in the counterattack. So Chicago going to be on the counterattack. There is going to be a Cleveland Chicago Hunter back behind the line. And now it's just going to be tossed around in the neutral zone with about 90 seconds remaining here in this game one. I mean, Chicago, they are up by 2 right now, so they can kind of slow things down. But if you're on the side of Arizona, you need to find a goal now. Trying to get it clear. Oh, and the save at the 50 going to be one here for the side of Chicago. And now going back the other way, but there already is a Hunter back, so no need to worry for the side of Arizona. Excuse me, for the side of Chicago. Arizona has everything to worry about here. And a good bumping opportunity, but the shot's going to deflect off his own teammate, and now it's going to be popped up in the middle of the pitch. Trying to find something. Here we go. Maybe Arizona can get something good here, but now it's going to be cleared back after the counterattack, and that's going to be going to the right corner. I mean, there already is a Hunter in the territory of Arizona, so maybe they can set up on the offensive break, but it's going to be a good clear. And another shot, going to be saved off their own teammate, and now it's going to go back into the Arizona corner. And now and another shot on it, and that's going to be in for a goal, 4-1. I mean, hey, that was just a dominant play right there from the side of Chicago, and, you know, couldn't have said it better. I mean, obviously, you do have all that movement. You had a W shot, W pass, but the breakdown just defensively cannot convert that into a defensive stop, and unfortunately for you, you just can't make this place. Here we go. So 40 seconds. This is the Chicago game one, but I mean, I just want to see if maybe Arizona can get something else on the board here. But after the miscommunication here, Arizona can't do anything, and I just personally don't know, man. I apologize about the coughing in the background. We're not supposed to have any background noise, but anyways, here we go. Ball going to be cleared back to centered, and I think some good bumping opportunities here. A good bumping opportunity, but the open net, and maybe they can finish it. But with the boost, there was no boost on the play, so he did everything that he could here with no boost. I mean, still at least got it somewhat. And a good flick over one. Can he get the other one, too? And no, that's going to be clear going the back way. But just to make sure the bleeding stops, Arizona's going to at least die it down in the neutral zone here. So time expires. Chicago going to take game one. And now it's just perfection at play. So as we get ready, let's set up this game number 2. I believe on Forbidden Temple. Yeah, Forbidden Temple. So let's see this game 2. And let's take a look at some of these highlights. Let's break down some of these plays. I mean, that was, as I said, the 50-50 was just perfect to open up the game. And then, just for the perfect setup, that was the one-timer. Just hit it, got it right by the defender. Arizona only had, it was a 2-on-1. And then the bum coming in, so then they were trying to regain. He had to grab the boost and then just goes on backside and was already there waiting for the read. But, I mean, it was a 3-1 ball game, and I don't know how that's going to go. They already up, one up in the in a good way for Arizona to kick off the game. They're going to already have possession. It's going to be a shot. And if anybody's nowhere, there's a save. Is that going to be saved? And yes, that will be saved. Anybody there again for the shot? And that will go in. It's a goal. Oh, my. Broken down passing opportunities. That shot went wide. It looked like a save. He got the save again. And then he's going to clear it back out in front of the net where it was a wide open opportunity. Beautiful play by the side of Arizona. And, I mean, you can't blame Chicago. You couldn't have done anything there. They couldn't have done anything there defensively. And that kickoff's going to be one again here for the side of Arizona. Arizona just having a different change of heart here. Maybe trying to get a flick here. Center looking for the passing opportunity. And now it's going to go off the wall. Pop out front of the net opportunity again. And now the balls are just, chilling. I mean, they're not doing anything. Good flick opportunity. And they're going to make a defender miss out. And now the 50-50 going to be won here by nobody. Going to be chilling in the neutral zone. And now Chicago back on the counterattack. And win the 50-50 as well. And now we're going back into Arizona territory. I mean, this is the first time we're going to see the offense here roll out for Chicago. And we'll see if maybe they can get something good here. On their first shot of the game, they convert into a goal here. 1 for 1 on shots. And Arizona is 1 for 2. And oh my, what a series. And the kickoff going to be won here for the side of Arizona. Arizona trying to keep up the pressure here offensively. And now it's going to be a read here. The bump going to slightly come in. 50-50 going to be won here for the side of Arizona. It's going to be popped in front of the net. Now it's going to be popped up. Anyway, the bump's going to come in though. The bump's going to connect, but Chicago with the saves. Counterattack. Going to be in favor here of Arizona. And now Arizona has to scramble back as Chicago comes back on the counterattack. 50-50 here going to be one for the side of Chicago. And now the Hunters desperately need to find a goal here. Take the lead here. And we'll see, can Arizona get another zone? The Rebels, yes, they can. And a good clear, as now we're going to be heading up here. Good pop-up opportunity, maybe. And just maybe. Ball gonna be, oh, deflected off his own teammate, and now the ball's just chilling. Oh, gonna make a one defender miss, and now it's gonna be going to the right side of the pitch, and maybe we'll find something good here. I don't know, man. Oh, a demo, and now on the counterattack goes Chicago. Chicago takes the lead, 2-1. And 3-1 Chicago, and now Chicago finally taking off halfway through the game. And now Chicago's just lighting up the feed, opportunity for the fourth goal. And will they be able to convert here? Now it's going to be something counterattack. They're going to need something big here. But after a miscommunication, you're just trying to play the ball. It's going to be centered again. And now trying to, find the bumps behind the clear. And now on the counterattack. Oh my, this could be very, very deadly. I don't even know what I was trying to say, but that could have been very, very deadly here. Pop back up front of the net, or to the right of the net. And now as we go back the other way, Arizona trying to find 2 goals in what seems like an eternity. I mean, obviously as this time's going to expire, you're trying to maybe get something on the board here, but you're just not going to find too much. Going for the redirect. Opportunity here for another shot. It's going to be missed. Going back the other way, Arizona. Maybe see if they can find something. All going to be back defensively. Stop it for stop the Arizona attack, but it's not really going to matter. It's going to be popped up, and that should be a shot on net. It's redirected and a save to keep Chicago with a solid advantage. And I don't even know what that was. And here we go as we're going to be back on the counterattack. Good demo. And as the ball about to go in, but he's going to stop his own shot. And now the ball going to be going to the left, ricocheting in the net, opportunity for a goal. And that will be a goal. And now Chicago up 4-1. I mean, hey, they have a solid lead going to the left now. That was a perfect read off the corner, trying to get the right flip, and they just do it phenomenally. And now, again, trying to find something. And maybe after that 4-1, you could say goodbye, as this could be a clean 3-0. I mean, yeah, we could easily end it off on DFH. And now, me, personally, I don't even know. Good shot. Deflected wide. No more Arizona Rebels in the vicinity, but he will have to grab his own rebound after the 50. Going to be one here for the side of Chicago. And now it's going to be going back the other way to the right corner. And now with a good clear, as DFH could be the final map of this series. And now you have to scramble back defensively, and a good clear to keep it out of danger for now. But Chicago is so deadly from those corners. You do not want to even try and put it in the corners, as they are very, very deadly. I mean, obviously, every team's deadly in front of the net here. And that should be a wide open net! And that will be a goal, so a consolation goal coming in for the side of Chicago. I mean, hey, beautiful read by Arizona. On the counterattack, they get the goal. And oh my, Chicago up 4-2, man. And that's just going to be a beautiful play Chicago-wise. And hey, you had to work on that in the vicinity, and you just couldn't decide what you're going to do with it. Ball going to be popped out neutral zone once again, and now 18 seconds decline. Maybe, just maybe, a comeback can be in the brewing, just possibly if there's 2 goals. And no, 10 seconds, and Arizona know it. Unless the miracle happens, there will not be no miracle. Say goodnight, and this should do it. Second ball hits the ground, and yes, it will. And Chicago up 2-0. And now, you need to start worrying if you are Chicago. And as we get ready. You know, we have DFH, and so will the reverse sweep happen? Arizona knows something. So here we go, an opportunity for Chicago to officially not get reverse swept. Every single time Chicago's been up 2-0 without Will, they have always gotten reverse swept. So, will this dream live up to the hype? Will Arizona take note that Will is not here and get the reverse sweep, or will Arizona be put down? And let's find out. Here we go, ball gonna be popped up, but a good clear from the side of the back wall. And now, as Arizona's gonna start panicking, they have to make something happen. You're gonna give them free range of mid, and now the ball's gonna be sent to the right side, and now it's gonna ricochet in front of the net. And now a good shot, and that's gonna be in for a goal. Arizona strikes first. I mean, hey, got his own rebound off the wall, and there was two guys back in net, right? There was one guy challenged. He got his rebound off the wall, shot it, and the guy in net turned to grab a little bit of boost here, and then just converted it for an easy goal. And I just think that, you know, I just think, man. And, you know, just maybe, sure. And now ricochet to the right side, but the ball is going to be hit in front of the net. An opportunity for the game tire, and no. And now Arizona back on the counterattack, and this could be deadly. I mean, Chicago racing backwards, and they will stop the counterattack. And now with the counterattack opportunity, Arizona has too much space. And that's going to be flicked over one, but the bump and the damage already done. Oh my goodness gracious. As here we go. 50-50 gonna be winning. Gonna be won here by nobody. He's just gonna ricochet towards it. And I just don't know. This could be something here. Now it's just gonna be chilling right there, being showing. They're going to have to start making some plays defensively. But the 50-50 going to be lost here. But Chicago trying to find something offensively to tie it up. And now it's going to be hit to the left corner. And Chicago very dangerous for the left corner. And now you're going to need something big here. Ball going to be hit. Centered. And no, my, this is centered for the game tire. And this will be tied. I mean, that was just a perfection at play. Got the pass. And they knew there was only one guy on net. Just converted that to a goal. I mean, hey, Chicago, you have to get up early. You are up 2-0, and they are known for giving up most reverse sweeps in the best of 5. They've given up 4 reverse sweeps, the most out of any team. So if you're Arizona, take that to note, and you're now know. But obviously with counterattack, oh, but the pinch going to keep it just in the zone. That would have been deadly. And now the redirect, just going to go to the left here. Now popped up in front of the net, but the 50-50 is going to be tossed up in the air. And now if you're Arizona, you have to get something good here. And now the bump's going to come in, and now the damage almost might be done. But the counterattack's going to be in favor of Chicago. And now if you're Arizona, you have to race back, keep it in. And now your offensive pressure cannot be let up. I mean, it's... The shot going to be cleared. Oh, off the post! And oh my, keeping the score within the save. I mean, hey, that was just a perfection of play. It went off the post, hell of a save, and you don't want to let Chicago get up. You let Chicago get up, just say goodbye to your series, might as well. And as you're just trying to find something, long shot, in for a goal, Arizona up 2-1. Arizona goes up 2-1, and now just you got to hold on to this lead so you can force Utopia Coliseum. I mean, hey, you force that Utopia Coliseum, you're looking good here, because then all you got to do is win that Utopia Coliseum to force that Champions Field. But, you know, with nobody back defensively, might as well just be a freebie, but now there is someone back, and now you got your whole team back, so maybe this might be a bad attack here. And the opportunity for the game tire is no good, but you are going to clear back, and maybe the 50 will be won here by somebody, and now the 50 is just going to be chilling right there. But a good pinch is going to set it up right in front of the net here, and this could be a finish. Where's your other Chicago? And now you're going to have to make a save, but it's going to be off the post, and if all you got to do is clear, but no, it's going to be a goal. 2-2. And, you know, with Chicago tying it up, you need to take advantage. And Chicago with the lead now. And just a defensive breakdown. Now, if Chicago just keep this lead, you do not want Arizona to make this comeback. You will need to at some point. You will have to believe that Chicago will actually get the 3-0 and they'll remain undefeated. This should put the bog down, and no, with the hell of a save, but it's just going to be off the crossbar. Off the crossbar. And shot, oh, again, but it's scored 4-2. 90 seconds remaining. If you're Arizona, you need 2 goals or more. 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. And now if you are Chicago, you are in cruise control, and now this should be looking like a clean 3-0. I don't think there's going to be any Utopia Coliseum here today, as we will not get the reverse sweep. It's not looking likely as 90 seconds tick down, and now you have to start scrambling back if you are Arizona and start trying to make some gameplay adjustments, and now it's going to be into the right corner, and now Chicago's going to have to face off on that. Ball's going to be popped up, front of the net, looking for the passing opportunity, and nobody's there. And if you're Arizona, you got to take something. You gotta find your time. You gotta find something, and you can't. And now going back the other way, and this should certainly put the game down. And yes, it will. The 3-0 is inevitable. And Chicago finally doesn't give up a reverse sweep. And now you can say goodbye to Arizona. Arizona will get 3-0'd. And if you are Arizona, you know, that's a hard loss to take. And in the goal, and say goodbye as another goal comes in. I mean, hey, that was just a beautiful play defensively. You know, and just a beautiful play, and that's just something that pops up, and that might be another goal, and that will not, and that will, and 7-2, and the Rails just keep getting better. And oh my, the Hunters off to a hot start. Chicago Hunters are officially 5-0 without their star player, and unfortunately for Arizona, they will be dropping down to a shocking 2-3. So they will now officially be tied with the Oakland Hawks. Both teams are 2-3, and it's 13 seconds. Chicago, no, but they still want to put on the pressure. They still want another goal, but now it's going to get denied. And they still want another goal, and they will get denied. And now they will not. And 8-2 shall be your final score. After that hell of a series, the Rebels could not get it done. I mean, they're looking like this, but this is not off this to your start to your own tournament. And the second this ball hits the ground, and Arizona know it, they have unfortunately got 3-0'd by Chicago, and a hell of a series for Chicago. You know, without their star player, they go 3-0 in the series. I mean, hey. Now let's head to the post game, and let's just. What a series, lads. I mean, obviously, I gotta get ready here for my series, so we'll be back. Let's quickly do the post game. Take about 10-15 minute intermission, and when we return, we will have the pregame for our Tennessee series between the Tennessee Renegades and the the Tennessee Renegades, and then Atlanta Ghosts. Bound to be a good one. So, pregame, what's happening? Excuse me, postgame. 3-0. Chicago doesn't have their best player. They have to throw a sub in. You know, obviously your star player's out, so you kind of have to work with your sub and whatever team you have. And they somehow managed to get it done 3-0 over Arizona. Arizona, I mean, hey, go to your own tournament May 4th through May 7th live here on Twitch as well. But that is not a hot start on how you want to be looking out here. I mean, just especially on how you be making these plays. And I personally don't know what's happening. You know, you have that offensive pressure, and you're like, okay, well, let's go. Let's get pumping up. And, you know, you just aren't able to. I mean, me personally, man, awful start, and just couldn't have done it better. And unfortunately, you fall to Chicago. I mean, I can't blame you. They're officially now the #1 seed in the RRLS as of right now, just because their game was first, and obviously, no other team is 5-0 as of right now. Will Boston be that first team to go 5-0? Will Boston tie Chicago for the first and second spot here? Go to Boston. Go to Boston. But, you know, unfortunately for them, they cannot find anything. And for Chicago, that's something. And unfortunately for you, you will be falling. But for that, good job 3-0. And without your main player, too, that's also something big. So they will be leaving now, knowing that they are officially 5-0 and possibly the #1 seed in the RRLS as of right now. They are right now, but, you know, with a tie here, with a Boston win, it will be tied. So my name is Royce. We will see you on the desk in 10 to 15 minutes, and then we will resume our series between the Tennessee Renegades and the Atlanta Ghosts.